Right, hello, welcome to another angling blog. Quick session today, Sunday morning. Everyone's in bed. Just getting to the end of a week off work, and the past 2 days have given a miss. Just have a bit of a break, relax before you go back. Sunday morning, and I've literally got about a pint and a half of maggots, same event, which is still frozen. Really is a last minute decision to go out fishing. I've got me hold all and my net bag. That is it. So it'll be a bait waiter standing up job, and today we're in search of chub. Right, it's got on the venue now. Just walking to the swims, and the way I always approach this is I always start off quite far away, set up in one swim for a bit, and then work my way back to the car. Now, I don't think in fishing is anything more relaxing than that noise. The sound of running water. Now, come June the 16th, that'll be like, it'll be bliss to being on the ponds for a while and canals. But yeah, just walking down now to the lowest bit. Keeping it simple today. I'm going to go with there's a bit of a boil in the swim, so I think in here somewhere I've got a 6. That's the one. That's the float I'm going to go with today. The swim shell is up towards the tail. The big tip will help me ride over the shallow bit and hold back on the deeper bit, but it'll give me the weight to get down. There's not too much flow on today, but as I say, travelling light, nice and simple. Got everything I need in here for a day's stick float fishing. Float, weight, hooks, hook length, and a depth limit. It's all you need, and a disgorger. And that's all you need for a day's fishing. Just going to get set up now. As regular people who read the blog, who watch the blogs will notice, keeping it simple. The art of stick float fishing comes not from the setup, I don't think, as much as repetition of learning how to fish the float. I'm going to get to it now anyway. Right, first chub of the day. Just took a while coming. Beautiful condition. More than welcome on a cold Sunday morning where there's no snow coming down and frost coming into the river. Lovely condition chub. And I say the big cake hole on him. Made my Sunday morning. I'm going to get him in the keep net, see if there's any more about, but it's been hard today. Tried about 3 swims. This is the 3rd swim I'm in now. First bite. It's not going to be easy, but that's gone quite quickly. Right, I'm going to get this guy back now. Well, it's taken about a mile of river and 7 swims so far, and I finally found the shoal. That's the first trot down of the swim. It says to me there's a number in the swim. So that's the first little chublet of the day. Well, the second one of the day. I've had 3 bites so far, and 2 in the other swim, lost 1. First trot down here and a fish. I'm just going to get this guy back in the keep net now, because I think there might be more here. And there you go, second chub of the session, about the 3rd trot through, and like I say, found the swim with a few chub in now. We might catch a few. It won't last for long because it's so clear, the water, they'll spook eventually. The shoal, even putting them in the keep net, they'll spook. But that's the second one now in as many casts. I'm going to get it back. Take your time. When you get one, just let your drag play it. That's what it's there for. If it's set right, it'll take the lunges. Just tire the fish out. Honestly, no rush in getting them out. You might only get a couple in a day. And there's chub number 3 in the net. Now with chub, it's not like carp fishing on a commercial. It's a game of chess. They won't just keep coming to the same bait. Now that's a double, been through a couple of times on single maggot. I change over to double and you get the bite. It really is with chub, it is a game of chess. Outwitting them, you know, making them, forcing them into making a mistake, whether that's putting loads of feed in to get them going and then cutting right back, or change a hook bait. But yeah, always changing, keep them thinking and you'll get the bites. Just hooked it into chub number 4, as you can see. Rod's bent round. Just let the reel do its job. The rod's bent, it's playing the fish, just play the fish slowly. Just take your time. As long as it's up out where the shoal's holding, because you get your bites in the same spot normally. Just let it play about further up and tire itself out naturally. Let the rod play it and the reel play the fish. No point bullying them out, just let them do what they do. There's no snags in the swim. Just tiring itself out all the time, makes the job easier. And there's chub number 4 in the bank. Yeah, they're all about the same size, about £1.5. That's 4 of them so far, and they all come in the same spot on the swim. So yeah, putting them in the keep net. Might end up with a few more, but I say it's not a long session today. But now I found them, you kind of put the groundwork in walking about a mile of river, so you kind of want to keep going. Anyway, I'll get this guy put away now. And there's chub number 5 in the net. All coming in the same bit of the swim now. About 3/4 of the way down. This one had a load of hemp in its mouth, so obviously the hemp's keeping them down there, and the maggot's coming through, holding back right on the hemp, and they're on it. How long they'll stay, I don't know. I've lost one, which I thought I'd kill it, but this is the 5th one. I think it's 5. I'm going to get it in the net because I haven't got long left now. Just a little bit on how I've been feeding. Obviously maggots upstream at about 1 o'clock, and then hemp downstream, I would say probably about 10, 11 o'clock. I'm keeping the chub where I want them down there. The swim's an even depth all the way along, but I'm keeping them where I want them, down there, out the way. My float can settle, I can hold it back and wait for the bite. And there's, I think it's chub number 7, I think. I'm sorry there's nothing much in between them, but this just shows how when they're on it, it's a bite. It can be quite easy chub fishing. Once you get the method and keep changing tactics, they are quite easy. They'll be in, because they're greedy fish, they'll be in the same spot, and they're just hoovering up mouthfuls of maggots as they're coming through. So I'm sorry the video seems like it's just fish, but that is how chub fishing is. When these boys are in the swim, they can be one a chuck, and that's how you can do, you know, good weights of them. How people in matches on the big rivers do big weights of them. I'll say, I'm going to get this guy unhooked and back in the net now. A reminder that although it's freezing, spring is just around the corner. They look like, I'd say, daffodils coming up there. The first ones of the year. So nature starting to change. Days are getting longer, and already the little signs are there that change is happening. Freezing cold day and snow coming down at times, but there we go. Only something to break the nets up a bit, the video up a bit. In my experience, I said the trouble with greedy fish before. In my experience, there's only one fish greedier, and that is Mr. Trout. Amazed it took so long to turn up today. Zoomed down the swim, I knew straight away it won a chub. Chub standing, you know, like anyone who's chub fished, they just stand and fight on the spot. These zoom. And I say, he's a lovely looking fish. It'll be a good fish for someone to catch later in the year. Nightmare for the swim really, because they flap about all on the top and stuff like that, and to be honest with you, are normally a sign that the chub have gone. Normally when you get these boys, normally means your chub have moved out, but we'll see. Incidentally, these things, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him again in 10 minutes. They're that greedy. I'm going to get him back now anyway, because he's, you know, A lovely fish. Shouldn't be out of the water too long. But look at the colours on its cheek there. And there I think we've just took the baby of the shoal. And I say they're right on it. I'll count them at the end now. And this is my favourite time of year. I absolutely, February, if you're after pike, it's the time for pike, dace, roach and chub. It's, February and January for me are chub. Very obliging fish when you can get them going, and great fun to catch, proper battlers. So these are only small ones, you've got people like Mark Irwin down south catching some fantastic chub, really big ones, doing great. But yeah, up north they're just that slightly bit smaller. Alright, I'm going to get this guy in the net now. There you can see double red maggot, the downfall of that little guy. Even at that age, got a mouth to take any bait that us anglers presented it. But double red maggot was the bait that did him today. I'm going to get him in the net. So we're getting near the end of this session. I'll say I was here to use up some maggots. I'd after about a pint and a half when I started. Me hemp stuff frozen solid. I'm just using the stuff that's defrosted underneath it. But yeah, once you get on the shore you can get through bait quite quickly with them, but I was only here to use up what I had left, to be honest with you. I want to give it another half hour. As I say, that trout could be the end of it, but we'll see. And it's been about half an hour now since I've had a bite, and that's the good thing about chub, they tell you when the party's over, literally. Yeah, I'm going to get the rod taken down now. I'm going to start packing away. I think it's about seven chub, something like that I've had, but get the stuff packed away, get my rod packed away, and then I'll have a look at the fish. Okay, we're packing now. And there we have the final net, just over £15, 8 chub in total, and we had that trout. Right, going to get these guys back now because I don't want to keep them out of the water too long. Okay, I'll have a few words when I get back in the car, but yeah, that's the net of chub from that swim. Right, I just thought I'd do something a bit different for the outro. Come to a local pond. Now I'm back home. Well, close to home anyway. Yeah, it was a good session, good chub session today. As you can see all around, the trees are all dead, but we've seen signs of spring. It's not far away now. A lot of walking today. Must have walked over a mile. Tried 6 pegs during the day, and that's what it's like sometimes. That's a river I've not been for ages, to be honest with you, and I had to find them. They're in a different spot than they've always been, so you go light. Next time I know I'll just go straight there with my basket and stay on that one swim, because I know there's a shoal there, and that's what you've got to do. There's times to be mobile, and there's times to sit it out in one swim. Once you find them, stay there. The first trot, the other swims didn't have a touch. Was there half an hour. Yeah, that swim, first trot down, chub. Get your feeding right, keep them where you want them in the swim, and chub fishing can be quite easy. But they certainly let you know when they've gone. It was half an hour at the end, and I tried putting loads of bait in, and it didn't work. They'd just gone. I knew with how clear the water would be, they would eventually spook. So yeah, an enjoyable day's fishing. Back in work next week, and yeah, well, by the time this goes up, I'll have been in work a week and be ready for my next session, believe you me. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. It'd be great if you could like and subscribe. It lets you know when new videos are going up. I've done a video every weekend now for the last couple of weeks, and I've got plenty of content waiting to go on. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.